Steve, what are some of the biggest misconceptions that the industry still has as it relates to the security of the cloud, and why are they still so prevalent given the increase in adoption of cloud solutions in recent years?
I'd say that one of the misconceptions is actually a reverse misconception to believe that a server that's on your own premise is safer than the cloud. People have an emotional reaction to the server being close by. It makes them feel like they can take better care of it. But for most of the applications that you see in security, there's nobody taking care of that server. Meanwhile, at most cloud providers, you've got dozens of people who are dedicated security staff that are making sure that the entire stack for the entire customer base is secure. So a big part of it is actually not to do with where the server is. In fact, that's none of it. It's actually to do with how much care and how much work is being put into making sure that you've got all the patches, making sure that you've got good perimeter security, making sure that you've got people monitoring what's going on with that system in real time every day.
And what have you done specifically to ensure that Brivo's on-air cloud-based access control platform is secure against cyber attacks?
We've done all the things you might expect to make sure that Brivo is secure. We review our code with tools that look for common programming errors that result in security flaws. We do scans, but I think the most important thing, aside from all the technology, is that we use external information security auditors to verify that what we say is true. And I think that if you're talking to a cloud vendor that hasn't or isn't able to prove to you that they've had external auditors making sure that they're safe, really they're just talking about marketing, not real safety.
Thanks. Dean, what is some advice you would give to both end users and integrators who still may be hesitant to deploy cloud video or access control solutions?
I would actually encourage them to look at why they have hesitations to deploying cloud video or cloud access control, and look at kind of what the other products that the IT department is actually using in their organization, and I think they'll discover that things that are far more critical are already going to the cloud, and that with a little bit of investigation and effort, they can probably get very comfortable with a cloud solution and save themselves a lot of money and a lot of headache, and actually end up with a more robust and reliable solution.
And how much farther do you believe the industry needs to go with regards to improving the cybersecurity of both its hardware and software offerings? And also, what are companies doing both right and wrong, in your opinion?
I think that as an industry, our industry as well as a number of other industries have a long way to go in ensuring cybersecurity. We have a lot of computers and IoT devices and a lot of things that are being connected to the internet. The coding has not been thoroughly reviewed. The processes and procedures are not in place to really verify that it's secure. And the plans are not in place to respond when new discoveries are made about vulnerabilities in the core operating system or the software. So I think we got a long way to go. On the other hand, as we move to the cloud systems are fundamentally and inherently more secure because there are teams of professionals, when properly done, who are administrating and basically taking care of the cybersecurity on a 24-hour-by-7 basis. And the second part of the question?
What are companies doing both right and wrong, in your opinion?
Gosh, hard for me to postulate on other companies. Okay, at Eagle Eye we're doing, and at Brivo, and even at Swift Sensors, we're doing continuous penetration testing. We have proper procedures in place. We're using the latest and greatest, and we, are patching and responding within hours of discoveries. Other companies, I don't think, have all of those processes in place yet, and it's a lot harder when you have equipment that's on-premise for customers that is not managed by the manufacturer. I think it's a lot harder, and I think that we have a long way to go.
Thank you.